यशोदनन्दन भज जन यमुनातीरवनचारी यमुनातीरवनचारी Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Devaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे शेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशधारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिषे नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे भावनेश्वरी क्षमानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Okay. So welcome back. Today is our last class. So till now, for many weeks, we have been discussing how Mahavishnu, glancing upon Prakriti, created unlimited universes. As you see this picture, Mahavishnu glancing upon Prakriti and creating unlimited universes. They are all floating on the Karana Sagara, causal ocean. Out of millions of universes, ours is one universe, which consists of 14 planetary systems. So, Srimad Bhagavatam compares our universe as if a lotus coming out of the water pond. Lotus generally have three divisions. One is the lotus leaf, which is just above the water. There is a stem in the middle. On top of the stem, we have a flower. Same way, our universe also is similar to the same. There is Garbhodaka ocean in the lower half of the universe, within which there is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. From his navel comes the lotus. On top of the lotus flower, Brahma is there. This Brahma divided this lotus into 14 divisions. These are the 14 divisions. The upper surface of the lotus leaf is Bhuloka. When you see from the top of the universe, it looks like a huge flat disk. That is a Bhuloka or Bhumandala. And then wherever the stem is there, considering the stem at the center of their orbit, all the luminaries are revolving around it. In the Bhuvarloka and Sargaloka, all the stars that we see in the night time, they are all revolving. How many categories are there in the luminaries? 4 categories. What are they? Number. 27 Rukshas. Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, etc. 12 Rashis. Mesha, Vrishabha, Mithuna, etc. Unlimited, uncountable tarakas. Unlimited stars that we see in the night time. Twinkling stars. And the 4th category is how many? Navagrahas. What are they? Surya, Chandra, Mangala, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, Rahu, Ketu. In this way, there are total 9 grahas. All these are located in this area, Bhuvarloka and Sargaloka area. They are continuously revolving. They never stay. If they stop, that means that is pralaya. The moment they stop revolving, that is the indication of pralaya. They will be continuously traveling throughout the day of Brahma. From the beginning of the day of Brahma till the end of the day of Brahma. All these luminaries are the residences of heavenly personalities. None of them are vacant. None of them are barren. So to speak, the Surya, Chandra, Mangala, Buddha, Guru, every abode you take, every star you take, they are all the residences of heavenly personalities. None of them are barren, none of them are vacant. Okay? And then on the top, Dhruvaloka is there, pole star, which was the abode of Shirosai Vishnu. Then later on he gave it to Dhruva Maharaj. Currently, Dhruva Maharaj is residing there, that's why we call it as Dhruvaloka. Otherwise, it is supposed to be known as Vishnu Pada. the abode of Lord Vishnu. And above that we have Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. These four are the places dedicated for all the great sages. Narada Muni, Chatush Kumaras, Atri, Angira, Marichi, Bhrugu, Pulaha, Vasishta, Kashyapa. Like that, so many great rishis are all residing in the upper four planetary systems, whose lifespan is minimum 1 day of Brahma. Some of them are living for the entire lifespan of Brahma also. Among the many rishis, 7 of them are chosen to be the representatives of the acharyas, to be the local acharyas. And these 7 rishis are always staying along with us in those 7 stars that we see in the night time. Sapta rishis. It is called Saptarishi Mandal, which is located just below Dhruvaloka. Dhruvaloka is there somewhere below Dhruvaloka. We have Saptarishi Mandal, wherein 7 dedicated rishis are staying in order to guide Indra and all the kings who are ruling the entire 3 planetary system. So this was the overview that we have discussed in the past. So this is the picture of the Bhumandala. When you see from the top, the entire Bhumandala looks like this. The thin, thick line is the universal shell. The thin line is the end of the Bhumandala. The third portion, which is called Aloka Varsha, where there is no sunlight, where no one resides. And this is the Loka Parvata. And inside is Loka Varsha. This is the Parvata which separates Loka Varsha and Aloka Varsha. Loka Varsha is the place where we, Uvarloka, Sargaloka and all the stars and all are located. They are all situated within this Loka Parvata only. And this circle is boundary, outer boundary of 7 Dvipas, 7 oceans. And this area is Swarna Bhumi, the golden land. When you magnify this circle, it will be like this. 7th ocean, 7th Dvipa, 6th ocean, 6th Dvipa, 5th ocean, 5th Dvipa, 4th ocean, 4th Dvipa, 3rd ocean, 3rd Dvipa. Within all of, and then you magnify the small circle, 2nd ocean, 2nd Dvipa, 1st ocean, 1st Dvipa. The small white circle is Jambu Dvipa, the innermost Dvipa. The remaining all are becoming bigger, 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 and they are further divided into 7 divisions, which are known as 7 Varshas. And just specifically, if you magnify this Jambudvipa and see, this is the Jambudvipa. Within Jambudvipa, there were 9 Varshas. Uttara Kuru Varsha, Rammeka Varsha, Hiranmaya Varsha, Ketumala, Bhadrashva, Ilavurta, Hari, Kimpurusha, Bharata Varsha. These are all meant for different kinds of semi-devatas. They are like devatas. And then within Bharata Varsha, there are 9 divisions, the 9 kandas, Aindra, Kaseru, Tamravarni, Bhavastiman, Naga, Indra, like that, like that. The last one is Bharata Kanda. That Bharata Kanda is our earth globe, whose width is 1000 yojanas, which is approximately 13,000 kilometers. So this was the structure of the entire Bhumandala. Then the remaining planetary systems. So if you see the front view of the universe, this is the Garbhodaka ocean. Inside Garbhodaka Vishnu is there, and this is the Bhumandala, and this is Loka Parvata. The first circle is Dhruvaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. If you magnify this small area between Loka Parvata and Dhruvaloka, this area is like this. Here is Dhruvaloka, Saptarishi Mandal, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Venus, 27 constellations, Moon, Sun, Rahu and Ketu, and the Bhumandala. Inside the Bhumandala, we have 7 lower planetary systems. This is the front view of the entire universe. So this is how we discussed. So this is another picture of the same universe. These are the 7 universal shells. This is the Bhumandala. In the middle there is Mount Meru, and this is the Lokaloka Parvata. With respect to Mount Meru, we have Sun here, Moon, Rahu and Ketu, 27 nakshatras, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Saptarishi Mandal, Dhruva, Maharloka, Jabaloka, Tamaloka, Satyaloka. And inside the Bhumandala, we have 7 lower planetary systems. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Manatala, Pasatala, Atala. Then below, 28 hellish planetary systems. Below Shesha, below Garbhodaka ocean. So in this way, there are so many divisions and subdivisions in the entire universe. Now, keeping this Mount Meru or the Earth globe in the center, the Bharatkhanda in the center, all these luminaries are continuously revolving. They will never stop. And today we will see how are they revolving. At what speed, in what way they revolve. Yes. Do we have mic, Prabhuji? Okay. Yeah. This picture is not to scale. We have actually, in order to show all of them, we actually expanded it. This height from here to here, Drolok is only 4 million yojanas. From here to here, it is 41 million yojanas. From here to here, it will be 123 million yojanas. And here to sun will be 12 million yojanas. So in order to show all these things, we kind of enlarge the picture. Actually, it is all almost like a jam packed. Just like in the modern sense, we see all the planets in one plane. Here also an almost similar one plane only, but the plane also going a little bit upward because the time wheel is inclined by 24 degrees, 23.5 degrees, ecliptic. So that much width we have. The total width of the planetary orbit is spread across 23 degrees. So that much width is there. That is the transition from modern heliocentric model to Vedic geocentric model. Okay. So this is the summary slide of who stays where. In Satyaloka, Lord Brahma along with all the Veda personified. In other lokas, all the great sages will stay. Swargaloka, different devatas. 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus, Ashwinis, Marus, Agnis, like that all of them will stay. In Bhuvarloka, Upadevatas. Sadhyas, Pitrus, Gandharvas, Apsaras, Kinnara, Kinpurushas, Siddhacharana, Vidyadharas, Rahu, Ketu, Yaksharakshasas, Bhutapita Pishashas, like that, they all stay in the Bhuvarloka. In the Bhuloka, in Bharatavarsha, human beings will stay. In entire remaining Bhuloka, semi-devatas will stay. In Bilasargas, Atala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala are meant for Asuras. Mahatala and Patala are meant for snakes. Vitala is meant for Yakshas, Rakshasas, Bhuta Preta Pishashas. And Narakaloka is meant for only sinful human beings. After death, the sinful human beings are taken to Yamaraj for punishment. So, this is a quick summary of what we discussed till now. So now we will see how the planets are revolving around. So here I will show two pictures always. There is one picture when you see from the top. From top, when you see the planets will be revolving like this. And also from front, when you see from the front with respect to the Bhumandala, how they will be revolving like this. Both the pictures are, this is not a 2D animation. This is a 2D animation. This is not 3D animation. So XY I'm showing from the top, and X and Z I'm showing from the front. So you combine both of them, you will get XYZ planetary motion. So from the top, this is the entire Bhumandala. In the middle, we have Jambudipa. And this is brown one is Manasutra mountain, upon which the sun travels. So when sun is this side, this part of the Bhumandala is bright, and this part of the Bhumandala will be dark. As we recite in Brahma Samhita, Et Chakshuresha Savita Sakala Grahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasyagnaya Brahmati Sambhota Kala Chakro Govinda Mahadi Purusham Tamaham Bajami. By the order of Lord Govinda, the sun tirelessly traveling along with Kala Chakra, day in, day out. He is one round going all around and coming back to the original position. It is called one day. It takes 24 hours. This is how the sun travels just above Manasutra mountain. As a result of that, at any given point of time, half the Bhumandala is bright, other half is dark, because Bhumandala is like this. When sun is this side, this part of the Bhumandala is bright, this side will be dark. Like this, as sun is going like this, the day and night is happening. This is in the huge Bhumandala, which we cannot see with our eyes. But what we see with our eyes is spherical earth globe. The spherical earth globe is in the middle of the Bhumandala. Exactly in the middle. For the spherical earth globe, when sun is on one side, whichever side sun is there, that side is bright. On the other side, it is dark. In the school text, we have studied that the sun is stationary, the earth will be revolving in the counter-clockwise direction. Like this. Apasavya. Sun is fixed, but earth will be revolving in the counter-clockwise direction. As a result of that, day and night are happening. This is how we have studied in the school. But Bhagavatam says, earth is stationary, but the sun travels in the clockwise direction. Just like we do Tulsi Maharani Parikrama, like that sun and all the luminaries, they do Parikrama around pole star. Parikrama around Kshirodaka Shai Vishnu. Every day they make one Parikrama. So like this, you see. As sun is doing Parikrama around pole star, the earth goes through the phenomena called as day and night. Earth don't have to revolve. It is stationary only. Just by sun's movement like this, we have day and night. As you see here, the day and night is happening. Okay? You are able to follow? The modern science says the earth is revolving in the counterclockwise. It is doing spinning around. As a result of the day and night is happening. But just simply opposite to that, according to Bhagavatam, the earth is stationary, but sun is traveling in the clockwise direction. As a result of that, day and night is happening. At any given point of time, 50% of the earth globe is bright, and other 50% of the earth globe is dark. Where it is bright, it is called daytime. Where it is dark, it is called nighttime. This is our Indian scriptures are describing about how day and night is happening. Little louder. Here. Yeah, Jambudima. No, it is same. The modern distance is from Earth to Sun is 1 astronomical unit. According to Bhagavatam also it is same. We showed in the previous classes we showed. The distance are exactly same. 11.664 million yojanas. Somebody can multiply 11.664 with 8 into 1.609. That many kilometers. It is exactly same. No difference. Okay. No, Bhumandala remains as it is. You can't see the Bhumandala. Don't worry about the Bhumandala. It is there. The Bhumandala will have its own day and night. But we are only interested in the day and night how it is happening in the Earth globe. Earth globe is not the Bhumandala. Earth globe is only Bharatakanda. That you remember. How day and night and years are happening in the Bharatakanda is our interest. Yes. Wait. Forget it. Wait. थोड़ा time दो मुझे. अभी just we are starting. अभी रुको. Why you want to tilt? सीधा रखो ना. That is the way they are explaining. That doesn't mean that earth has to tilt. Okay? Earth is properly straight. Okay? The tilting, I'll show you. थोड़ी देर के बाद. Okay? How day and night is happening, understood? Earth is in the middle, sun is going like this. When sun goes like this, whichever side sun is there, that side is bright. That is daytime. Other side it will be night time. So when sun is here, these people will be having sunrise, morning 6 a.m. These people will be having noon, afternoon 12. These people will be having sunset. And these people will be having midnight. Same way. Sorry. As sun is going around, the sunrise, noon, sunset, and midnight, they keep on rotating. This is how it happens. With respect to Kalachakra, see, when sun was here, it was sunrise in India. As sun is going, slowly time is changing. When sun comes here, that will be noon, 12 noon. India is here, sun comes in front of India, India is here, sun comes. This is 12 noon in the afternoon. And slowly, as it goes, when sun comes here, it will be sunset in India. And it will be noon in Africa. And sunrise in America. And the midnight in Japan. It's like that. So here, now sunset in India, noon in Africa, sunrise in America, midnight in Japan. As sun goes like this, when sun comes here, it will be noon in America, sunset in Africa, midnight in India, sunrise in Japan. Like that. The Kalachakra is moving and Kalachakra is taking sun along with it. Kalachakra acts like the engine. Sun acts like the bogie. Okay? Kalachakra consists of 12 rashis. Mesha, Vrishaba, Mithuna, Karaka, Simha, Kanya, Tula, Vrishika, Dhanu, Makara, Kumbha, Meena. And also 27 nakshatras. Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, etc. These two put together is called Kalachakra. Just like sun is rising in the east and going in the noon above our head, setting in the west and going below our feet in the night, midnight. All the stars are also revolving. Every star that we see in the night time in the sky, they are all revolving, making one parikrama every 24 hours. So like this, all of them will be revolving continuously. But even though they are going along with Kalachakra, but their speed is not exactly same as Kalachakra. When Kalachakra makes one round, sun also supposed to make one round. As you see in this picture, as Kalachakra is traveling, sun and moon also supposed to make one complete round, but they don't make one complete round. When Kalachakra completes one full round, the sun is behind by 1 degree. The moon is behind by 13 degrees. This is called lag in the speed. Because Kalachakra has a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Sun has a speed of 99 kilometers per hour. The moon has a speed of 90 kilometers per hour. As a result of that, they lag behind. You can see the dotted line, how much moon is behind. It continues further like that. Slowly, 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 they are lagging behind, lagging behind, lagging behind. Every day, the Kala Chakra, sun and moon are going like this, but the sun and moon are not able to run at the same speed. They would धीरे धीरे चल रहे थोड़ा सा. As a result of that, they are lagging behind. In one day, sun is behind by 1 degree, moon is behind by 13 degrees. In 2 days, sun is behind by 2 degrees, the moon is behind by 26 degrees. Like that, after 30 days, how many degrees the sun will be behind and how many degrees the moon will be behind? After 30, after 30 days, moon will be behind by 300 degrees. Sun will be behind by 30 degrees. So now, both sun and moon are together. When sun and moon are together, that is called an Amavasya. After 30 rounds, the sun will go from Mesha to Vrishabha. Sun will come to Vrishabha. In the 30 days, the moon will go around, covering all the 12 zodiac signs, and come back to original position and also go ahead by 30 degrees, 300 degrees total. The moon also comes in front of sun. That is called another Amavasya. You see the same thing. In 30 days, of course, in one day, all the planets are going in the clockwise direction. We have Rahu, Ketu, Moon, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. All these planets on a day-to-day basis, they move in the clockwise direction. But every day, they are lying behind by Kala Chakra. In 1 month, the sun will be going from here to here. You see here, in 1 month, just like the sun is every day lag behind by 1 degree. If you just see that 1 degree, sun will be going from Mesha to Vrishabha, and moon will go all around and come in front of sun. When moon is in front of sun, that is called Amavasya. You see? This is the first Amavasya. And then the sun is slowly going to Vrishabha. But in the meantime, moon goes all around and comes in front of sun. This is called second Amavasya. And then sun again goes to from Vrishabha to Mithuna. This is called third Amavasya. And then sun goes from Mithuna to Karka. In the meantime, moon goes all around and comes in front of sun. This is called fourth Amavasya. Like that, because of the relative speeds, relative motion of sun and moon, they seem to be going behind on the Kala Chakra. Because the sun speed and moon speed are different, we have the months. Sun will be moving from Mesha to Vrishabha to Mithuna. We have Mesha Sankranti, Mithuna Vrishabha Sankranti, Mithuna Sankranti, Karka Sankranti, like that. All the solar months. And Amavasya to Amavasya, we have lunar months. Chaitra, Vaishaka, Jyeshta, Ashada, Shravana, etc. So just like the sun, when sun is making one full round, the moon goes very fast. Like that, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, every planet has their own respective speeds. For example, so Mataji is asking that Why is that in the north people follow Chandramana? I mean that lunar calendar with respect to Paurnami, and in the south they follow lunar calendar with respect to Amavasya. Traditionally, our ancient calendar is with respect to Luni sidereal calendar, whose starting day is Gudi Padwa. Chaitra Shukla Pratipad is the starting day. Avugadi. That Chaitra Masa will begin in the month in the Shukla Paksha and the Pratipad. That is the south version. But in the north, they will use Krishna Pratipad at the first day of the Chaitra month. The reason is some of the prominent person who had taken birth on that day. Yeah. Shaka era we say Shalivahana was born just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born in Chaitanya Palguna Purnima. Shalivahana also born in Palguna Purnima. In honor of that person, in the north they follow Krishna Pratipad at the beginning of the new year, 15 days before Ugadi, the day after Gaur Purnima. So like that. Any questions? आपको समझ में आया? Yeah. Hare Krishna. That is the spinning. The Mercury spinning is said to be in the counterclockwise. But all the planets they revolve around the sun in the clockwise direction only. See, on day-to-day basis, as we see, it is happening like this. The Kala Chakra means 12 zodiacs and the 20 nakshatras. They are rising in the east, they are setting in the west, again rising in the east. They are going in the clockwise direction. Along with them, all the planets are also going. But the planet's speed is less than the speed of Kala Chakra. Then what happens? If they are continuously going, we see them going backward with respect to the starting point of Kala Chakra. When two people are running, but one person is running fast, other person is running slow. Okay? Then what happens? You with a camera also running along with the first person. Then how do you see the second person? You see the second and third person are going backward. धीरे धीरे वो पीछे चलने का लगता है. Same way we are seeing here. As Kala Chakra is stationary because you are standing along with the Kala Chakra. Your camera is in the vehicle of Kala Chakra. And when you see the people, the other people, they seem to be going backward. How much they are going backward? You can see. And when sun is going backward one cycle, the moon completes 13 rounds. And Mars, little less. Jupiter will be less. And Saturn will be less. While sun completes one round, Mars completes 2/3 round. Jupiter completes 1/12 round. Saturn completes 1/30th round. Like that. Correct? Apna speed se. Just see the principle. Don't worry about the details. Yes. We'll see. Why eclipse is not coming, we'll see after some time. Okay. Hare Krishna, all of you are able to follow? So this is Kala Chakra. When you see into the sky, the 12 rashis in 12 shapes will appear. You can use your mobile night view app. You can see all the stars. When you see some group of stars, they appear to be like a particular species. Mesha, Vrishabha, Mithuna, Karka, etc. etc. वेट वो एस्ट्रोलॉजी है. हम उसके बारे में चर्चा नहीं कर रहे। ये है एस्ट्रोनॉमी, ये केवल गणित है। वो किस प्रकार गणन गमन कर रहे हैं उसके आधार पर कैसे हमको यस यस इट इज रिलेटेड बट इट इज एंटायरली डिफरेंट साइंस। वो हमारा भागवत में दिया नहीं। भागवत में ग्रहों का गति के बारे में वर्णन है, उसका इफेक्ट के बारे में नहीं। दैट इज एंटायरली डिफरेंट साइंस, दैट इज ज्योतिर्वेदा। या no, they are symbolic only. Actually, there are group of stars. They are arranged in a particular shape. When you map them, when you draw a line connecting them, that picture will be look like a particular animal. Okay, that's why they were given the name of that animal. If it is looking like a lion, it is called Simharashi. It is looking like a crab, it is called Vrishik, not Karakarashi. So like that. Yeah, correction. सेम, आपने पहले क्लास में नहीं आया इसलिए प्रॉब्लम है। There are so many stars in the sky. So there is a star belt, just like you see the belt here, just like you wear the belt now. Like that in the east-west direction there is a belt, star belt. In that belt there are so many stars, and these stars are in groups. 12 groups are there. In every group, some 20 to 30 stars are there. The 20 stars, when you map them, it appears to be like a particular species or a particular object. So whatever the name of that species or that object is given to that group. So it is like that. If it looks like a bride, it is called Kanya Rashi. If it looks like couple, it is called Mithuna Rashi. If it looks like a bow, it is called Dhanu Rashi. If it looks like a part, it is called Kumbha Rashi. It is like that. So they appear to be like a particular entity or particular species. The same name is given to them. Basically, they are stars in a group. There is no physical part there. But when you connect them, it appears to be like a part. So the phases of the moon, we see the moon is gradually increasing, becoming full moon, and gradually decreasing and becoming no moon. See, Earth is here. Earth is here. When sun is here, the sun rays will fall on this side of the moon. But from Earth's surface, we see this part of the moon. On the day of Amavasya, the moon which is towards Earth globe, it is all dark. That's why we can't see anything. After 1-2 days later, as moon goes behind, every day the moon is going behind by 12 degrees. A small portion of the moon will become bright. As the moon goes behind, after 7.5 days, when moon comes here, this part of the moon is bright, but we see this part of the moon. So half moon is dark and half moon is bright. After 15 days, when the moon goes on the other side, sun is here, the sunlight will fall on this part of the moon, and we from the earth, we see this part of the moon completely, which is bright, which is completely bright. Same way, the other 15 days, it is gradually coming downward. The dark portion is gradually increasing. Same thing you can see in the simulation. Here you see, on the first day, you can't see any moon on the Amavasya day, but the day after, you can see small moon, a small arc of the moon is there. Will show. After this video. You see, at the day after day, the amount of the moon is gradually increasing. It will continuously increase for 15 days. During Shukla Paksha, Pratipad, Vidya, Dridya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayudashi, Chaturdashi, and Paurnami. And the Paurnami, it is full moon. You see the full moon. From Paurnami onwards, day after day, every day, the amount of the moon seen by us is gradually reducing. Here you see, little bit reduced, or little bit more reduced, little bit further reduced. In another 15 days, because of the relative position of the moon, every day we gradually see the moon little less, little less, little less, little less. धीरे धीरे छोटा होता रहेगा. This one we call as Chandra, the phases of the moon. The way we see the moon is gradually increasing and gradually diminishing. When again Amavasya comes, the moon comes in front of sun and we can't see the moon anymore. This is how. The more the moon is far away from the sun, so we can see the full moon. When it is close to the sun, we see less moon. So like this, because of the relative motion of sun and moon, the moon is gradually increasing and gradually reducing. As you see in this picture. This is Amavasya, this is Paurnami, this is Shukla Paksha, this is Shukla Ashtami, this is Krishna Paksha, and this is Krishna Ashtami. This is Krishna Ashtami. So ma'am has brought this picture. So in this picture you see all the different stars are there. But when you map them, it appears to be like a particular species. Based on the species, the name is given to that particular group of stars. You can see here. Here, how does it look like? It is called Mesha Rashi. Sir, not Mesha. What is this? Meena Rashi. Meena is fish. This looks like these are stars only. Different stars are there. When you map them, it looks like a fish. That's why it is called Meena Rashi. This is Mesha Rashi. And this is Vrishaba Rashi. This is Mithuna. Mithuna is wife and husband. Gemini. This is Karaka Rashi. Karaka is crab. This is Kanya Rashi. Like a bride. So in this way, there are 12 Rashis on the outer boundary. And inside we have 27 constellations. They are also star group, but small stars. They all look like different, what we say, rukshas. So like this, identifying them as a small group, the different names are given by our ancestors, rishis and scientists. With the same names we call them. And you can see them in the night. Either you can see them in the telescope or you can see them in the mobile app. You get to see all of them in that particular shape. You take the picture and map them. It appears to be like a particular species. So like that. Thank you. So now, how Uttarayana Dakshinayana happens and also how eclipse happens. I just need 10 more minutes. It is already 9 o'clock. 9:10 will complete and then 9:15 we'll take some question answers. At 9:15 we'll wind up. So how does Uttarayana Dakshinayana happens? See, The Kala Chakra, apparently it may appear to be flat, but actually it is not flat. It is actually inclined, as it is shown in this picture. With respect to the Bhumandala and with respect to pole star, in between Kala Chakra is there. The Kala Chakra is inclined like this. So Bhumandala is below here and the pole star is here. In between them is Kala Chakra. Kala Chakra is actually inclined like this. While the planets are traveling from one Rashi to other Rashi, they'll be going upward. That is called Uttarayana. From Makara Rashi to Mithuna Rashi, it is called Uttarayana. All the planets will be going upward. From Karaka Rashi to Dhanu Rashi, it is called Dakshinayana. But in a day-to-day basis, as the Shishumara is revolving, the Kala Chakra also will revolve like this. The Upar, like this only. If this is Kala Chakra, is inclined like this. The inclined Kala Chakra will be revolving like this. So in this way. Right? As sun is here, as sun is traveling from Makara to Kumbha and all, it is gradually raising up, gradually going upward and then gradually coming downward. As a result of that, the orbit of the sun will gradually rise up and come down. Why it is going up? Because Dhruva is pulling the sun from above. When Dhruva pulls, the sun is going upward and the orbit also going upward. When Dhruva loses, the sun comes downward, orbit also comes downward. This is the orbit in the month of January, Makar Sankranti. This is in the month of April. This is July, October and January. January to October gradually going, January to July gradually going upward. July to January gradually coming downward. I only showed for sun. Like that, every orbit goes upward, comes downward. Goes upward, comes downward. This is called Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. You can see here, same side way. This is the Kala Chakra and it will be revolving like this. And when sun traveling along with Kala Chakra from one Rashi to other Rashi as it is moving, the orbit of the sun goes like this. And the sun going upward is called Uttarayana and sun coming downward is called Dakshinayana. In the modern science, they explain by keeping earth inclined. In the Vedic literatures, we explain earth is stationary, straight only, but Kala Chakra is inclined by 23 degrees. So in the Kala Chakra, all the planets seem to be going upward and coming downward, going upward and coming downward. This is the annual orbit of the sun, like a spiral, going upward and coming downward. But when it goes upward, the orbital radius becomes little smaller, like this. On the upward, the orbital radius is small. At the bottom, the orbital radius is wide. This happens. Same thing happens to all the planets. This is the concept of Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. Uttarayana, Dakshinayana. Uttarayana is going upward. Dakshinayana is coming downward. Because the Kala Chakra is inclined, when they are going upward, orbital radius is reducing. So, January orbit, April orbit, July orbit, October and January. In January, sun is below. That's why the earth will be, this part of the earth is bright. In April, everywhere it is 12 hours daytime, 2 hours night time, perfectly aligned with respect to line of equator. Then in July, the North Pole will have 24 hours day and night. South Pole will have 24 hours only night. Here only day, here only night. And then 12 hours day and night. And then like this. As sun is going upward and coming downward, it follows this 8 type of path. This 8 is called as analemma. Sometimes sun is coming close to earth, sometimes going far. This is like April. This is like May. In May, the sun is very close to India. That's why we have intense heat. Even in October also, sun will be overhead of India only. But since it is little far, the intensity is little less. It is not so hot. The January orbit, April orbit, July orbit, October orbit, and again January orbit. This is the annual path of sun. In January, the orbital radius is big. In July, the orbital radius is. You see this one animation. On day-to-day basis, as the sun and moon going along with Kalachakra, it is like this. The whole Kalachakra is traveling around. But in the Kalachakra, day after day, as the sun and moon are going backward, how it happens, you see. See, the moon is going backward. In 1 month, the moon goes to the topmost point and comes down and comes back to original position. See, height wise, the moon goes upward and comes downward, and sun also going upward. So like this, it happens. Wait. Quickly, we'll discuss about eclipse, then we'll take questions. So that's how Uttarayana Dakshina, sun is going upward and coming downward, Uttarayana Dakshina happens. Samudra Manthan episode we discussed already. When Mohini Murti was distributing the nectar, so first Devatas were defeated by Asuras, they went to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu told, make truce with Asuras and churn the milk ocean. They were churning the milk ocean, and finally they got nectar by Lord Dhanvantari, and Mohini Murti came to distribute the nectar. As Mohini Murti was giving nectar to Devatas, Rahu came and sat in between. According to Bhagavatam. According to Vishnu Purana, both Rahu and Ketu, both of them came in the middle of sun and moon. So this is moon and this is sun. When they were given nectar, moon and sun identified and informed Mohini Murti, and Mohini Murti cut off their neck. And later on, the Rishis brought them back by joining the body of a snake. But they were very angry. Because of you, sun and moon, our body got deformed. They have half human body, half snake body. Ketu will have human body, snake head. Rahu will have human head, snake body. They are very angry. So whenever there is a possibility, they will cause trouble to Surya and Chandra. That is called eclipse. In school text, we studied when sun, moon and earth are the same line, that causes lunar eclipse. Because the moon blocks sunlight which is coming to earth. This portion of the earth will be experiencing darkness. That is called solar eclipse. Same way, when the moon is on the other side, when the moon comes under the earth shadow, that causes lunar eclipse. This is what we studied in the school. But Bhagavatam says, in addition to sun, moon and earth, there is someone called as Rahu or Ketu also coming in between. During the eclipse, the Rahu comes in between. He blocks the sun and moon rays and sends his own rays on the earth. These are very bad rays, very harmful rays. That's why our ancestors told that during the eclipse time, don't come out of the home, stay in the home only. घर के अंदर रहो, बाहर आएगा तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. Especially those Matajis who are pregnant. There are so many evidences that the pregnant ladies were exposed to eclipse, the children born with mental disabilities and physical disabilities. They have to suffer the whole life because of a small silly mistake. So never ever make such mistake. Stay home, stay in the temple and chant Hare Krishna. That is the best thing one can do during eclipse. You can see the simulation here. So initially, Sun, Moon, Rahu, all the four on the same line. This was solar eclipse. 6 months later, every Amavasya there could be an eclipse. Here Amavasya is there, but eclipse will not happen unless until Rahu and Ketu also come in the same line. Sun and Moon comes in the same line once in every month. But Sun, Moon, Rahu, all the three will come in the same line once in every 6 months. So the eclipse will only happen after 6 months. 6 months later, because of Ketu, another solar eclipse happened. Again, 6 months later, and there will be another eclipse because of Rahu. Like that, once in every 6 months, there will be an eclipse. Recently, on the 12th August, we had solar eclipse. The next eclipse will be after 6 months. In between, there won't be any solar eclipse. There may be a lunar eclipse, but there won't be any solar eclipse. Only when the Sun, Moon, and Rahu or Ketu, all of them come in the same line, you have eclipse. And this will be the fourth solar eclipse. Here you see Sun, Moon, Ketu, and Earth. All the four are in the same line. When they are perfect, that is called a full solar eclipse. When they are imperfect, that is called partial or annular solar eclipse. So in that way. And then similarly, lunar eclipse also happens. When the Sun and Moon are in the opposite directions, that is called lunar eclipse. See, Sun is this side, Earth is in the middle, Rahu and Moon on the other side. And this Rahu blocks the Moon to the people on the Earth. This is how solar and lunar eclipses take place once in every 6 months, according to Srimad Bhagavatam. It is Rahu who causes eclipse. Now, Sun is here, Earth is here, Ketu is causing the eclipse. If one eclipse is caused by Rahu, the next eclipse will be caused by Ketu. Then Rahu, Ketu, Rahu, Ketu. Like that, they keep on changing. 23. Okay, this is the old one. So in this way, Bhagavatam explains how the day and night, the moon, seasons, eclipses, they all take place. I'll just show you one slide. Okay, here also 23. Afterwards, it is not there. Okay, no problem. So, any questions?
There are a lot of doubt today, Prabhuji. We'll ask some other day when our time will come.
Any questions?
We have some questions, Prabhuji, but today I think it will be difficult to ask. When you ask us separately, we'll ask Prabhuji on a day.
Not always. 6 months it is dark, 6 months it is bright. Same way, na? In Vedic science also same thing. The phenomena is same. Phenomena won't change. Huh? Because sun is going upward, earth is here. When sun goes upward, it is traveling like this. The bottom will be dark. Because like this only it is brightened. You see here? when sun is here, this part of the earth is bright, and here this south pole is always dark only. Here on the July, the sun will be traveling like this. The south pole is always dark. In January, sun will be traveling like this. The north pole will be completely dark, 24 hours night. It's basically, if you see, in January it is here. From January till April, slowly it goes here. From April onwards, the north pole will be start experiencing 24 hours daytime. Then it becomes intense. Then till October, the north pole is completely bright. During the same time, south pole is completely dark. And from October onwards, south pole becomes bright. October to January and January to April, the south pole is completely bright. So, yes, same. Because as it is going like this, that face of the moon which is toward the earth is always bright, other side is always dark. Not spinning, or moon is rotating around earth but not spinning. Hare Krishna, please wait, there is a video at the end. 2-3 minutes video is there. With that we'll conclude our discussion. Yes. Yes. Because there is something called as latitude. We did not discuss today. With respect to Kala Chakra, the sun will be always on the Kala Chakra only. But the moon will go up and down with respect to Kala Chakra by 4.5 degrees. As a result, the Kala Chakra is like this. Sun is here. If moon is also on the Kala Chakra, we see eclipse will happening. But the moon will go up and down with respect to Kala Chakra also. It will go upward by 4.5 degrees, it will go downward by 4.5 degrees. As a result of that, eclipse will not take place. The moon will be above the sun, or moon will be below the sun. Eclipse will not take place. You will study in your school text only. Later on, you will study about that. Because 6 months only they are coming in line, the same line with the sun and moon. Because their problem is not with us. Their problem is with sun and moon. When the sun and moon are coming close, both will come close. That time we will cause effect. दोनों को एक साथ. Hare Krishna. Loka mountain is outside stars. At whatever distance is the stars, behind stars is the Loka mountain. That is the outer boundary in one sense. Yeah. To cause eclipse, he had a problem with Rahu and the sun and moon, because of which eclipse is happening. But Rahu Ketu's effect upon us, it is like they are universal managers. The Navagrahas are the Devatas. They are universal managers. Whatever activities we have done in the past, their results will come to us through these Devatas. They are the in charges. So in that way. Okay. Thank you. There is a small video about everything that we have been discussing till now, and we will complete.
Earth, unlike the pole star, does not revolve on its own axis, though it is slightly tilted toward the pole star. During summer in the northern hemisphere, the North Pole experiences 6 months of daylight. Conversely, during summer in the southern hemisphere, the South Pole experiences 6 months of daylight. These 6-month periods correspond to a day and night for the demigods living in the heavenly planetary system. Vedic cosmology accounts for this phenomena by the vertical motion of the sun, technically called Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. The sun moves upward on an incline for half a year and then downward for the next half. This motion produces 2 effects on Earth, namely the changing of the seasons and the varying durations of day and night. Ordinary vision sees the sun to be a mere globe of fire. However, celestial vision reveals a personality residing over the sun. His name is Vivasvan, and he rides on a golden chariot pulled by 7 divine horses at a speed of 16,000 miles per second. The chariot has 1 wheel which moves on celestial Manasotra mountain. The horizontal shaft is linked to the axial hub of the universe, Mount Meru, and the diagonal shaft is linked to the pole star. With each circular path, the wheel gradually moves laterally inward for 6 months and then outward for 6 months. Similar to the chariot's vertical motion, this lateral action fine-tunes seasonal changes on Earth. When the orbital motion of the sun is viewed from above, its illumination is seen to extend out to half of the greater Earth plane. During its orbit, the sun passes over the 4 cities situated in the 4 cardinal directions. The city over which the sun is passing experiences noon, and the city in the opposite direction experiences midnight. The 2 other cities experience sunrise and sunset. The zodiac is a conceptual celestial plate encompassing the entire sky. Like the face of a clock, the zodiac is divided into 12 divisions of 30 degrees each, called signs of the zodiac, or rashis. Each named according to the constellation of stars residing within them. These signs serve as a set of reference markers for measuring the movements of the moon, sun, and the planets. The zodiac completes 1 clockwise revolution of 360 degrees in every 24-hour period. The moon travels through the zodiac, but due to its slower angular velocity, it completes only about 347 degrees in 24 hours, falling behind by about 13 degrees. The day after the new moon day, we see 1 moon phase. The next day, the moon again completes 347 degrees, and we see the moon in its 2nd phase. In this way, the moon appears to travel in the opposite direction through the zodiac. This is also called retrograde motion. Thus, the phases of the moon increase each day for 15 days until the full moon. Then the moon's phases decrease gradually by 1 phase each day until the dark moon night. The Srimad Bhagavatam describes the vertical positions of the planetary orbits. First above the Earth plane is the Sun at a height of 0.8 million miles. Next higher comes the Moon at 1.6 million miles, followed by the Nakshatras, 28 stars, at twice the height, then Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Saptarishi constellation, and then finally the pole star at a height of 30.4 million miles. Although the Sun is 0.8 million miles above the Earth plane, its horizontal distance from the Earth is much greater. Although varying with the seasons, the mean Earth-Sun distance works out to be approximately 100 million miles. 80,000 miles below the Sun is a dark or invisible planet named Rahu. When this planet comes between Earth and the Sun on the new moon day, or Amavasya, while the moon is in the same conjunction or straight line, a solar eclipse takes place. The eclipse is full for those on Earth who are situated in line with the conjunction, while others may see it partially. Similarly, when Rahu comes between the Earth and the Moon on the full moon day, or Purnima, while the Sun is in the same conjunction, a lunar eclipse takes place. This is seen by anyone on Earth who can see the Moon. The eclipse is either full or partial depending on the movement of Rahu. At least 5,000 years ago, the Vedas were able to predict eclipses precisely. This science is still used today with the same extraordinary accuracy.
Okay.
Like this. Correct.
वैसा है ये तो
एक मिनट
You can discuss me one-on-one. We were both late हो गए students को. Thank you very much for spending your time. Maybe we may have one class later on, which will be your exam. You will be given some time to go through, and you all have to come up with different drawings.